Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped, back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we are talking about the Otama ranking mission Stuffed Belly Initiative full. Now, I've got 3 teams for you guys in this video. Basically, it's all about hitting over 75 mil in one run, cumulatively across all different stages. So I have 3 teams for you guys. The first team is a Luffy, Zoro, Sabo, Koala hybrid free spirit team. Second team is a V2 SnakeMan, just absolute powerhouse whale team. And the final team is a BlackBeard team. Now, I mentioned it in the BlackBeard run. If you guys are struggling with this event, basically just bring a friend BlackBeard and it's GG. If you guys need friend BlackBeards, I have my friend code in the bio of my channel. I'll also add it in the description of this video, actually. But if you guys want to add me, feel free to. If you guys are willing to support the channel, I'm willing to support you guys with my friend Captain. So don't hesitate to add me as a friend, and I'm sure I'll add you guys back if you use the ID search system. I'm constantly updating my friends list for active players. So if you're an active player and you need a BlackBeard friend, hit me up. I'll definitely give you guys an ad. So before you guys start this event, you do need to make sure that you farm up this free-to-play Otama. Now, she is out at the moment. She is a free-to-play island, and she's a very good free-to-play unit, to be honest. So this is her here. She's very, very good for this event as well. You do need her special for the start and the end of the run. And she's boosted. She's super effective against all types. She reduces despair by 4 turns, reduces all defense up for 4 turns, and changes unfavorable spots to characters' own types. Captain ability doesn't matter, but get her done before you jump into this event. She has charged special at the start of the turn as well, so you're always going to be starting with her special. Just a really, really good free-to-play unit. So no fancy supports for these teams that I have for you guys today. So let's hop into the teams and let's see that 100 mil damage. Alright guys, so the first team is probably the most optimal team. So it is using Hitetsu and Otsuru, as well as the free-to-play Otama. Now, the team's led by Luffy, Zoro, and Sabo Koala with the Sobama sub. The concept is basically the whole team is free spirit, besides Hitetsu, who is a powerhouse slasher, I'm pretty sure. So on turn 1, we are going to use the Otama special to give us, or to remove the despair and the defense up. Now, as Hitetsu and, Otsuru and Otama are super effective against all types in this particular content, the use of Luffy Zoro is actually ridiculously strong. So, the unit in the middle of this particular stage, if you leave him alive, he gives you the normal attacks only debuff for 99 turns. So for majority of the teams, you want to sort of get that debuff just so your special damage doesn't take up the extra damage that you could be doing on each run. So as you guys can see, with the super effective against all types, we can just get Wano orbs over and over again. It'll also help give Luffy Zoro that amazing 2.75 times orb boost when we get to the second last stage. There is quite a bit of stalling involved in the lead-up, but with this particular team, you don't actually need any stalling after achieving your initial specials. So much total stalling. So we can continuously just keep using Wano orbs to get the 2.75 times orb boost at the end. Now, this team can do it pretty fast as well compared to majority of other teams, and it does quite a good chunk of damage. On stage 3, we have a bunch of Wano Samurais that have a rainbow shield. Now, the way we're going to get around this is we are going to use our Sobama special here, and then we are going to use our Hitetsu special, as they have the damage reduction for the chain boost, and then Otsuru for the 2.25 orbs and removing the rainbow shield. That is going to allow us to do a butt ton of damage. Now, as you guys saw there, I sort of just goofed and didn't hit the right color affinity. So I didn't get as much damage as this team can output, but you do want to try and stall one turn on one of the samurais, preferably one that isn't going to bind the opposite color. So as you guys saw there, I kept the Int one alive, so he binded all of my Psy units, which is a bit annoying as we do have 2 Psy units on this team. But not the end of the world, because we can stall it out and we can use the switch ability of Luffy Zoro to remove that as well. So feel free to continuously switch with them to remove the bind as well. On stage 4, we have Hold'em Speed and a bunch of Beast Pirates. To get around this, we are going to use our Sobermask special again to give us a full board of Wano orbs. Then we can use the switch ability and the switch ability of Sabo Koala and the special of Luffy Zoro. That will give us color affinity, orb boost, a chain lock, and an attack boost. And with that, we can just do tons of damage against all of the units here. Beautiful. Moving into the final stage, we actually go up against Atsura and Okiku, as well as a bunch of other Wano samurais. Now, they have 5 turns of defense up, and they also have a barrier, which is like a 6-turn hit barrier. So, we are going to use Sobermask special again here to get the attack boost. We can then use Otsuru for the orb boost because there's a barrier. And then we can use Hitetsu to remove the barrier, as well as give us a chain boost. We can switch with Sabo Koala to give us color affinity. Otama is going to remove the defense up in the Despair. Then we can use our Sobermask special again to give us a 2.5 times attack boost for our entire crew. Sabo Koala is pretty much just on this team for the color affinity. You can use a friend Luffy Zoro if you really want to. I imagine that'll probably work just as well. Or even run like Sobermask as leader if you don't have Luffy Zoro, and bring a friend Luffy Zoro. So this team has a lot of damage, as you guys can see here. We are hitting, and I hit a great there too, so we are hitting around 16 mil with our units, which is quite a bit. So that last unit is always going to be hitting a lot harder, as we do have the chain boost, not a chain lock. So altogether, I think this team does around 100 and something mil. Yeah, 114 mil, but as you guys heard as we were going through the run, that wasn't the cleanest run in the world, and it wasn't my best run. So the next team I have is the V2 SnakeMan team. So this is just pure power, this team, like absolute power. We have obviously double SnakeMan. We have Mihawk Perona, the Arlong crew, and the Super Type Sabo. Now, obviously besides Otama being like essential for this piece of content, this whole team is very, very flexible. You can replace Mihawk Perona with like Onami for her conditional boost. You can replace Arlong crew with Sobermask for the 2.5 times attack boost. You can replace Super Type Sabo with pretty much anyone that will help proc Luffy's super typing. So with the switch abilities of Arlong crew and Mihawk Perona, we can sort of just not stall, but we can just sort of survive and just do big damage against every single stage. Again, on stage 2, we are going to keep the red unit in the middle alive, so we can get the normal attack only sort of debuff. If we don't get that, Luffy specials and Luffy super type just does so much damage, and unfortunately that damage basically just like wipes mobs for us, which just means we miss out on lots and lots of damage. We are going to use these turtles here to stall, as in the other team. Now, this team has a bit more damage than what you guys will see in this clip. Just 1 turn of extra stalling, you can get Sabo's special twice, which gives you like 4 turns of color affinity or 3 turns of color affinity, which is super handy, especially moving into the last stage, as we are rocking pretty much a full strength team. Another thing to note is too that I don't actually get the I don't think I do. I don't think I get the 2.5 times attack boost from Arlong Crew in this particular run, as I don't take enough damage, and I don't really go below the threshold required to be able to use the Arlong Crew's 2.5 times attack boost. So again, stage 3, we have the Wano Samurais again. Now they are going to give themselves the damage reduction. And remember, they do bind your colors, but for 7 turns if you don't kill the opposite color to the colors that you have on your team. So we are going to use the Mihawk Perona switch ability and the switch ability of Arlong Crew for the passive stat boosts. And then we can use the super type and the special of our SnakeMan to give us an attack and an orb boost. We do actually miss there as well, which kind of sucks, but we still have quite a bit of damage here to kill all of the enemies that have the 1 turn cooldown. Now, ideally, this is the turn here that you want to sort of stall on to reduce your HP, but I kind of just goofed it and killed them all. Alright, so again, we have Hold'em and Speed and a bunch of Beast Pirates. Once again, we are going to use our Luffy Super Type, as well as the Luffy Special to just blitz through this stage. We're also going to drop the Super Type Sabo Special as well for the Color Affinity, and then the Chain Boost for the next turn. This is the stage that I was talking about at the beginning, where if you just store 1 extra turn, where you can get the Sabo Special back by the end of the fight. That way you just got the extra 2 times Color Affinity, as this pretty much whole team is red. So there you go, 32 mil on that turn there. That's pretty nice mini burst turn there. But our main burst is going to come on the final stage.
I'm feeling so hollow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow.
So right there is where I should have stalled for that 1 extra turn to get the extra Color Affinity. But in saying that, it isn't overly necessary. So moving into the final stage, we are going to switch into our Mihawk. So we are our red unit. So we get the 5 times Captain ability. We're also going to switch with Arlong Crew to get the stat boost. Arlong Crew also gives us 2 turns of cooldown. So that's where you can get the cooldown for Sabo. But unfortunately, I did just miss out on that 1 turn of stall, as I keep rambling on about. Now, as you guys can see here, I'm nowhere near the threshold for the Arlong's 2.5 times attack as well. So this team can output way more damage than you guys are going to see at the end here as well. But saying that, it does it fairly well, it does it very comfortably, and it does it very safely.
And I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all for love.
There you go, 57 mil on the burst turn there, which is excellent. As I mentioned, with that 2 times Color Affinity, would have been much, much higher. But unfortunately, just didn't stall it out. But I will see you guys in the final team.
I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? You a fool's gold.
And the final team is the boy V2 Blackbeard. Now, if you guys are struggling with this event, just bring a friend, Blackbeard, and everything will be okay. Now, my friend code is in my bio on the channel, so hop over there. Feel free to add me. Anyone that sends me a friend ID search, I will always add. If you guys are willing to support the channel, I'm willing to support you guys. So if you need a hand, if you need a Blackbeard friend, please feel free to add me, as I will constantly updating my friends list, and I'll definitely give you guys an ad, especially if it helps you guys out. So double Blackbeard does this ridiculously easy. Moving forward, any like ranking mission like this is going to be just an absolute cakewalk when it comes to Blackbeard, as he just does it better, does it way better. So the thing with this team is we are rocking Kaido as a sub. We are going to take advantage of Kaido's end of turn damage just to basically make it easier to get through the actual event. But we do want to kill that red unit that we have been keeping alive in the other two teams. The idea of this team is basically just spam Blackbeard specials, let Kaido's end of turn damage kill majority of the units, and then just let Blackbeard clock up the over 100 mil damage. So as I mentioned, Blackbeard does it so easy, and if you guys are struggling, just put a team together that involves a friend Blackbeard, and everything should be pretty hunky-dory. You can do some crazy stuff like Kaido Powerhouse Hybrid int teams, basically using the same concept as what you see here, and then just letting Blackbeard just do crazy amounts of damage with his special, and or you could do stuff like driven teams, or you could do stuff like a makeshift int team with Nami and Robin, or if you've got V3 Katakuri, you could definitely put together the dream team. But Blackbeard's definitely the way to go when it comes to this sort of content, as he can just like hit the damage cap, to be honest, and he can do it fairly easily, especially versing a Psy unit. Unfortunately, we're gonna do it in this video, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of videos out there of Blackbeard doing 200, 300 mil. So we are just going to continuously spam Blackbeard specials so we get the 4 times attack and the 4 times orb boost at the end. As you guys can see, we've already got his super type ready. We have not Nami. We have Robin on this team as well for color affinity. She's going to give us 3 turns so we can carry it from stage 4 into stage 5. Not that it really matters, because stage 4 there isn't any Psy unit, so Blackbeard kind of falls short there. We also have the dual unit Big Mom. She's going to give us a chain lock. Her switchability throughout the run's going to give us a little bit of extra damage as we sort of like move through as well. Okay, so now we're on stage 3 and we've got Kaido's special here. That's where we're going to drop Kaido's special to just basically kill all these samurais and move through this event a bit quicker. If you are running an int team and you're not rocking Kaido, make sure you bring a unit that can get around the damage reduction on this turn. Ain's a great unit. Does the new Dofi remove defense? I know he removes defense up. Does he remove damage reduction? Pretty sure he does. But just anyone that will remove that that rainbow shield, very, very essential for this team, as even just using Blackbeard special is just not going to be enough to even, like, you should be able to kill that one red guy in the middle, but the rest of them, yeah, probably not much of a chance there. So this team does it fairly fast, does it incredibly safe, and has no issues hitting the 75 mil cap. Stage 4 against Holden Speed, we are going to focus one of our Blackbeard attacks on one of these units. I think focusing on one of... Hold'em or speed is the way to go. I think I focus on Hold'em here just to make sure that we actually kill him. So using the super type of BlackBeard here, as well as his special, we should have stupid amounts of damage to take out Hold'em. And then just using Kaido's end of turn damage, we can kill the Beast Pirates in the back as well as Speed. Excellent. So 19 mil just with BlackBeard. Pretty good numbers there. You could also just bring like a conditional booster for that stage there as well. Someone like Mihawk Corona would work fine there too. You could also use V3 Katakuri using these super typing to give the guaranteed delay as well as the conditional boost. So the final stage, we are going to use BlackBeard super typing to remove that barrier. We're going to use his special for the crazy 4 times attack and 4 times orb boost. And then we're going to focus all of our shots, all of our BlackBeard shots. We're going to focus all of them on Atsuru? And then just use the end of turn damage to kill the mobs around the outside. And then we can just take our time to take out Okiku. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys are struggling with this event, as I mentioned, my friend code is in the bio of the channel. So please feel free to add me if you guys need a hand. But in saying that, guys, if you did enjoy this one, hit that like button if you want to stay up to date with more OPTC content that I post. Hit the big red subscribe button too. But guys, most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. And I will catch you guys. Oh, thanks for watching, actually. Always slips my mind that one, but I'm very appreciative for all the love and support you guys show the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Lights!